All right, good morning. Ernest Holmes, the founder of our church, he used to say that you had to treat and move your feet. That what he was talking about is that we have to pray on a regular basis in an affirmative way, but then also we have to take action in the world. So sometimes people will say to me, well, do you really think that the science of mind works? It's like, what? You're asking me, do I think this works? Yeah, absolutely, but you have to do the stuff. So usually when people ask that to me, ask me that question, when I say, well, tell me this, are you meditating every day? Are you reading? Are you studying? Are you opening your mind to the word of truth? Do you affirm? Do you see a greater good? Do you speak in a way like your healing has already happened? And they're like, well, I'm busy. I got stuff to do. I don't have time for all that. Look, coming to church, I hope will inspire you. I hope it will uplift you, encourage you, and remind you of the greatest spiritual truth. That truth is that you are one with God. But science of mind is a faith, it's a philosophy, and it's a way of life, is what we say. So, people want things to get better. This is just my observation. People want things to get better, but they don't want to have to do anything about it themselves. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Well, I guess, of course, I want to lose weight and be in good shape, but I don't want to give up my ho-hos or go to the gym. God, can't you just, reveal a pill? That could give me the body I had when I was 20. I want my life to change, but I don't want to have to do any of the changing. See, this is why people think it doesn't work. Ernest Holmes says in the textbook, The Science of Mind does not promise you something for nothing. It does not promise something for nothing. And they'll say, well, I pray. And it's like, well, you don't know where you'd be if you didn't pray. You think things are not good now? You don't know what they'd be like if you didn't do the praying you're doing, whatever level of praying that is. And I hope it's more than just God help me. I hope it's more than just God get me out of this mess I'm in again. See, prayer, I think really it's a way of life. It's an attitude. It's a way that we go through life. It's not just calling on God when I'm in deep mushrooms. Yeah, that, a relationship with God. Let me say this about the prayer first. I think it's pray in the morning and pray when you're in the car and pray before you go to bed. I admit, this is my business. I pray with people all day long. I see people, we pray, we have a meeting, we pray, we see the practitioners, we pray, the board gets together, we pray. I admit, it's my field. But, so I might be a little more extreme than most of you, but it doesn't mean that it should not be an active part of your life every day. So let me say this about why? Because it's part of how we cultivate an ongoing relationship with God, with Spirit, with the loving intelligence of the universe. A relationship with God is like a relationship with somebody that you really, really value, that you really want to be in good relationship with. So think about that much, okay? Can you think of anybody that's true for in your life? Anybody that you really, really want to be in relationship and in really great rapport with? Okay, you're with me so far? Good. So now you cannot, once you've got them, once you've trapped them, once you've hooked them, you cannot just give them the crumbs of your attention, right? If you want this to be a good relationship, some of the best of you, you know what I'm talking about. The best of you has to show up consistently for that relationship to be there when you want it and need it to be there for you, right? Doesn't at least in theory, that sounds good, right? But we know that's so. This is the exact same thing in a relationship with God. You cannot just give God the crumbs of your attention for a few seconds of, oh, God, please heal my body, and I'm asleep, Oh, I thought about God for a minute. God, get me out of this deep yogurt I'm in today. Oh, and you fall asleep. That is not giving God some of the best of your attention and the best of your energy. So you wonder why that relationship doesn't seem to be sustaining you as much as you have this idea that it could, and it actually could sustain you a lot more. You can't just call in when you're in trouble. You know, it can't just be like I think of it as the crumbs of my energy, you know, and think that that relationship's going to thrive.